All right, day 2 here. I didn't show you guys all of the prep work. It wasn't a whole lot. I had a couple pallets. I didn't do too much work on them. Actually, I don't think I did any work on the pallets. The only thing I did do is this sort of tray. So this tray thing, you can see, is just like a on the back here. I don't know what it was. It was a pallet that I had found. It was real thin. This is the width of it, inch and a half maybe, and it was hollow in the middle. So I just screwed some stuff on there. Anyway, this is the idea, right? Is that this kind of flops forward. So anyway, this is kind of the idea. I'm gonna have this 2x4 on the front edge of this thing, and this is going to lift up to push the hay forward. Have hog panel here, and it leans down. I have put a pulley in the ceiling somewhere here. Probably suspend it from some rope so I don't have to actually put holes in the roof. But we'll see. I think that will work, and if it doesn't, I can always make this stationary. So these are some hinges that I pulled off an old barn door that we had kicking around in one of the barns. I took it down. I didn't need it anymore. I reused that. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's the structure anyway. I'm gonna try to put one more brace on the back. I got a scrap 2x4 that was gonna go to the dump, end of a 2x6 that I'm gonna put on that corner down there to try to support the cross beam before I put the door on, because I think lifting that up and down is gonna put a little bit of pressure on that front 2x4. I kind of want to make sure that doesn't come out, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Got to cut the hog panel and staple that on, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the goats don't tear it up. They are goats, so there's a good chance they will, but seems pretty sturdy in the back. I think the hog panel will give it some rigidity in the front. And then I don't know, I might have to put something on the top. Hopefully that's high enough the goats don't try to get up into it, because if they do, it's gonna be a problem. Alright. Now I have to go cut the door, the front panel for this. See how it goes. Let's see what this looks like. Good enough for me. Alright, well, I got my hog panel cut. And as I'm walking out here, I realized I don't know how tall it is. I got the right width. I don't know how tall it is. So it may not be as tall as I need it to be. I may have to get like a piece of 1x or something and tack it up on top. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have it there for support, but I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. I guess if I put a top on it, it would be alright. We'll see here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anything to really hold it on except for my fence staples, which need me to hammer. I don't really feel like hammering on this thing too hard, but we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So there it is. Here you can see it. I'll show you. I'll bring it in there in a second. But I was thinking as I was nailing the hog panel up, stapling the hog panel up, why couldn't you do that with some woven wire, some extra woven wire fence you got laying around? It'd be a little bit taller, and I could probably wrap it around the top of my pallets actually. A little more malleable. Not as hard to cut. I don't know. Might be something that works if you go ahead and try it yourself. And you got some woven wire instead of hog panel. I had the hog panel laying around, so you know, it's nothing I had to go out and buy again. So yeah, let's go grab a pulley and get that attached to the ceiling and see what we got. Well, apparently I forgot to hit the record button, so you missed me hanging a rope from the ceiling. But yeah, I just stuck it between the beam that goes down and the corrugated roofing, and it's all screwed down, so even if it slips underneath the roofing, it'll hang up on a screw, and so it won't track down the beam. But there it is. I'm going to run the paracord through the pulley. It's attached to this movable floor, I guess you call it. It's attached there right now. I'm going to run it through the pulley and see how it works. I might want to lift that pulley up and give myself a little more leverage, but we'll see. I think that works. I guess the next thing is to put some hay in there, put the goats in there. I tied the rope off to the barn because with goats, I think if that rope is someplace they can get it, they're going to bite it, they're going to chew on it, and it's going to break, and then I have to replace it, and I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just going to tie it off to the barn. Hopefully that works. We'll give it a shot. But anyways, that's my my feeding trough for the goats. Might have to make one for the horses or the billies in the other pasture. But about a week since I put this thing in here, and let's show you guys a little update. We got the goats moved in, and hay feeder's still standing. Check that out. You can see I got some hay in there now. I'm going to try to show you a little bit of how it actually works. Alright, so you can't, it's hard to tell kind of because of the way the depth perception is, but this part comes up and it goes back, up and down. I have it tied here at the top to that pulley up there, and I tie it off to the barn. And so as the hay runs out, I lift it up. Now, as I go, I can lower it, right? I'm not sure why the doors, it must be the angles pulling the door over that way. If I pull, so there we go, right? And the hay, so I got this loaded up with hay. You know, it can be like that. And all this is filled with hay. And as they eat, pull it forward, and the hay gets squashed up to the front. So that's the hay feeder. Pretty inexpensive. You know, I use a couple screws on it. Those can get pricey, the fasteners there. The hinges that I use, I salvaged off another door that I was in the process of taking down and throwing out. The only thing I really bought was the cattle panel, and that was something that I had bought previously. So, you know, it was another project that I cannibalized and used for this. You could probably do it with another pallet. If you had a pallet, you could take, you know, with thinner slats, place for the goats to get their heads in. You could probably work it like that, or you know, whatever else you got laying around. Get creative. Some old chain link fence or something. But this works. It's essentially free, and it's held up so far. So goats are enjoying themselves in here, and hopefully we have babies soon. So thanks for checking it out, guys. I say, you know, go check out homesteadsandhomeschools.com. Go follow the podcast. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, whatever it is you're doing out there. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. I hope you guys go make your own hay feeders.